Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome to your weekly fix of Minecraft Snapshot Update Overview video thingamadoohickeys. Let's get started. We'll begin with some new crafting recipes as well as a brand new block. So hay bales, they actually have a crafting recipe now. It's just 9 wheat arranged in a grid, as you probably expected it to be. The leads have actually had their crafting recipe updated, so it's no longer quite as easy to make. You actually have to have a slime ball now, I guess, to stick your horses to whatever fences or pull them around with slime ball string. I don't know. That's just what it is. All right, new block of coal. It's arranged as, again, you would probably expect with just 9 coal in the grid. It has to be coal though. Charcoal doesn't actually work. So let me just show you here. I have 9 charcoal in my inventory, and you'll notice that actually doesn't do anything right there. So it's got to be coal. 9 of them will make you a coal block. And interestingly enough, that actually sort of finishes up the pairing of ores to their corresponding storage blocks. So that's all of them, I think. Yeah, so you can make a nice little rainbow out of them. And you can also use the coal block, let me fetch it out of here, in order to smelt. So this thing will smelt, I think it was 72. So it'll get this full stack, and then there will be leftover smelting power for another 8 blocks or so. So it's a good way to just throw a whole bunch of coal in the furnace at once and smelt whatever you have to smelt. All right, let's move along to some additional functionalities of the comparator, which adding to a laundry list of already available features. So let's grab our stuff out of the chest here. We'll fill up our cauldron. Actually, before we do that, notice how the comparator is not outputting any sort of signal. We will go ahead and add some water to it, and voila. You'll notice it's lit up, and it's also emitting a signal of 3 blocks. If I actually add another redstone, you'll notice there's nothing there. However, if we go ahead and take out a level of water, it only emits 2 blocks worth of power. If we take out another, it only emits 1. And of course, if we take out all the water, no more power. So that's how the cauldron works. You can use this for adventure map related things, so on and so forth. Similar to the way the end portal border blocks work now, in that if you put a comparator next to them, if you don't have an eye of ender in it, it'll just not emit a signal. If you put an eye of ender in, then it'll emit, I think it's a 16 block strong signal, just as if you had a redstone torch right there. So that's some new functionalities right there for you if you're interested. All right, let's move along to just a really simple, quick change, being that you can now place carpet on top of glass and glowstone blocks. So we've got a couple of changes to the way you actually make and obtain horse saddles and armor. So horse saddles are now actually the same as pig saddles. So let's spawn a horse, and we'll actually have to break him in. Hopefully we're able to do that pretty quickly here. Come on, buddy. I know you want to love us. Love me. Love me lots. He hasn't bucked. There we go. Hey, it only took 2 tries. Okay, so now let's grab a saddle. So this is just a normal pig saddle, I guess. It's just a saddle, but it was what you used to use on pigs, and now there you go. It works on horses. Saddles and horse armor are now only found in dungeons. So conveniently, there happens to be a dungeon right down here. I just looked up a nice seed that had a dungeon at spawn. And there hopefully will be some horse-related stuff in here. So let's see, in this chest, nothing horse-related. How about in this chest? Oh, hey, what do you know? It's a saddle and some horse armor. I swear to God, I didn't plant those there. So that was natural. That was naturally spawned for you right there, as well as some name tags, which are also previous snapshot items. So anyway, there you go. That's how you're going to find your horse stuff. From now on, you're actually going to have to venture into some dungeons. And let's actually take a quick journey into the Nether, because over in Nether Strongholds, which, by the way, what in the world just happened to my skin? I have absolutely no idea. That was really weird. Okay. Might be a little bugginess with the snapshot there. Anyway, now in Nether Strongholds, you can actually find, hey, naturally generating chests, which can contain various loot. So here we got a saddle. Hey, if you want to somehow, I don't think you can get a horse naturally into the Nether without bringing a spawn egg. How about, hey, There's some diamond horse armor. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Yeah. So you can find naturally generating chests over here as well. So that could help you out on your quest for loot. We're going to jump right back into the overworld and just look at one final change. That one final change, probably to most people's joy, will be that no longer do the zombies multiplying due to being on fire. No longer does that happen. So you'll notice that those zombies will remain the only zombies in this area, and they won't exponentially spawn off any further burning zombies. So that has been changed, fixed. I don't know if it's really fixed, it's more just changed so that the zombies spawning other zombies does not take place in that circumstance. So it's probably due to player damage rather than fire damage. So anyway, that's about going to do it for this snapshot. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you had, a rating would be much appreciated. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.